There we go. All right. I think we're kind of set. I think we're okay. I gotta do something about my lighting though. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, if I have the overhead lighting, it's a bit too much, especially with my bald, shiny head. But I also don't have enough lighting coming from in front of me yet. So I gotta try and figure out, like, what kind of audio balance. Yeah, I probably need that too. Lighting balance I gotta find, because unfortunately what I'm seeing is with, like, how the lighting isn't the best. I got this real nice blur effect going on, and that's just the camera trying to compensate for the lack of light, unfortunately. So I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm eventually gonna find some sort of lighting situation that's gonna make this look better, but this is at least a significant step up from the old webcam. The old webcam was even worse with the low lighting, and I just think that's because it was, oh god, I want to say by this point somewhere in the 10-year-old range. So it was an outdated piece of technology, as well as whatever the hell was wrong with the other one. It actually worked really nice. It was a much better webcam, but for whatever reason, the computer just constantly was like, nah, you don't work. I think it was the male end USB cord that it was, like, that came with it, because I'm pretty sure it was a cheaper USB camera, but it just wasn't good. It like I said, it looked nice, but apparently just not made of the world's best material. But that's my complaining about USB cameras. Speaking of complaining about USB things, still trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my external drive. Now I've got the computer recognizes that a drive is connected, but it recognizes my external drive as a CD drive, which is extremely confusing. And apparently, even though it's a very rare thing, I guess the computer recognizing a device, a USB device, I guess specifically, as a CD drive is a very rare occurrence. There doesn't seem to be a very easy fix for it. So I've already been trying to do some manipulating and working with it. But yeah, unfortunately, as of right now, I think what I'm going to have to do is probably I'm going to have to re-find all the ROMs, first off, which is going to be the most annoying thing. But I think, unfortunately, Chrono Trigger is probably going to have to come to an end, because, like I said, for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Chrono Trigger spoof hack was on that drive. The save was probably on that drive. The best thing that I could maybe hope for is maybe refinding it and hoping I have a save state, but honestly, I'm not even thinking that's going to be a reality. So probably until I find myself another nice little ROM pack, I'm probably gonna turn Sunday into something else. Sunday just might be Baldur's Gate for right now. I just think that's gonna be the quote-unquote unfortunate reality of the situation. I mean, honestly, I like playing Baldur's Gate, so I don't think it's going to be that bad of a thing. I've been trying to not play the game so I don't spoil it, and I haven't wanted to play it because I've been enjoying streaming it, so I haven't been wanting to use my character off stream. But last night, My buddies and I played some Payday 3. They have like the stress test going on this weekend. So we were checking that out. And I canceled my stream. We played a few rounds, but like by the time we got done playing, it was only like 9:30. So I was like, what do I want to do? Like, I want to do something. I want to play some games. I want to do something. So I ended up firing up Baldur's Gate 3, and I made a little gnome bard. So now I have an offline game going, and I've been enjoying that, and it's already been saying vastly different than my stream game is probably a bit of an over-exaggeration, but it already has been kind of different because I've already found a character I missed on my first go-through, and I found this whole, like, underground temple thing that I didn't know existed, so I've been running my party through there. So there's stuff that I just completely missed when playing it on stream. So it's kind of neat right now seeing some of the stuff I missed and playing it a little bit differently than how I'm playing it on stream. And also, it's like the biggest drastic... Excuse me. Huh. Jesus Christ. I've drank like a lot of teas and stuff, and you'd think the sugar and the caffeine would give me a little more oomph, but I got nothing. The biggest difference, honestly, is on stream I'm playing a warlock, which I kind of have a pretty good familiarity with, and it's pretty easy to play a warlock. Basically, you run into battle and use Eldritch Blast, and that's all you have to do. Just do that. There's nothing else you really need to do. But playing as a bard is just like... It's just so weird feeling. It's such a different thing, and I'm trying to figure out how to use the character and trying to figure out what its best abilities are and stuff. So it's very... Oh, excuse me, guys. I am so sorry. Like I said, I should not be this tired. I even took a nap today. But it's very weird playing a type of character that I haven't played at all yet. So that's been a little bit of a learning curve, because I haven't even really had a lot of experience with bards outside of Baldur's Gate. I kind of had in Starfinder, where I had some envoys, I believe they're called. Basically, that's the bard class, if memory serves. And so I had like kind of an idea of how they work a little bit, but it's still like apples and oranges just with the gameplay mechanics and stuff. But it's been kind of fun when it's like I don't really have anything for my character to do, so I'll just bust out the violin and start playing, you know, some sort of song for everybody. So that part has been pretty fun so far. But I think that's enough. I think that's enough hyperbole and welcoming people in and stuff like that. I think it's time for Doki Doki Literature Club. Actually, one more thing before we jump into Doki Doki. I found another YouTube playlist of old anime, and this anime is specifically recorded off of Sci-Fi Channel. So I'm pretty excited to check those out, because there's something far more nostalgic about watching the old anime with the commercials and everything. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to watch tonight. Going through it, I already saw 8-Man After. They have 2 different Project Eikos, Demon City Shinjuku. So I mean, they've got a whole bunch that just immediately make me want to watch, but I don't know like what I want to watch yet. So we'll go through the evening a little bit. We'll figure out what we want to do. There's 2 I'm leaning towards more so. Initially I was looking for Demon City Shinjuku, but once I saw the Project Eiko and the 8-Man, I was like, I don't want to watch those. Kind of really want to watch those. I mean, we did watch Project A-ko on here. Oh, God. 3 years ago? Sorry, I have random filth on my desk. So I'm like, I think it's been enough time. I think it's been enough time. We can watch A-ko again. But, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to watch after this. But okay. That's the plan for the night. Doki Doki Literature Club, then watching some sort of old anime. That's Saturday anime in general. Alright. Here we go. Alright. So we're writing a new poem. Alright, so I'm doing an all Natsuki run. So what I feel like is probably going to happen is how previously we were kind of balancing a little bit with like Natsuki and Yuri in the first playthrough, and poor Sayori is no longer with us. Rip Sayori. I feel like focusing on Natsuki, what's going to happen is our girl Yuri is probably going to disappear. That's just the feeling in my tummy, the gut feeling, as they say. But we'll find out. So let's just pick all the pink stuff. I mean, that's kind of accurate. Let's just pick all the stuff that's cute. All the stuff that... God damn it. So, we have these little... I don't know why it's going on, but we have these little fruit flies that are just like... Yes, I'm going to choose this one. This one looks like a good word. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that one. I mean, this is fine. I agree. Doki Doki. Milk. Parfait. Party. And clouds. And boop. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Taco. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Yuri and Natsuki really got into it. There was a lot of curse words and a lot of not good things being thrown between the two of them. So I kind of forgot that happened. Oh yeah, fruit flies. That's what I was talking about. So we got these little fruit fly traps, and they actually look like little pieces of fruit. So they're not working very well. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. I'm gonna get it. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considered and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Taco, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me feel a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man... Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Nani? Nande-nin? What up, Depp? How you doing today? You know what I'm gonna give you? You know what I'm gonna give you? I'm gonna need you to hold on real quick. I'm gonna give you this. Hold on. Hold on. That was just for you. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. None desu ka? None. The only like naughty thing that I really learned was from a dude who was like practicing Japanese and lived in Japan as an English teacher for a little bit, and he taught me nande-nin, which basically just means what the hell. So that's the only thing that I can say, other than nani, that I know I'm saying, like, accurately. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
My bull sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, anon, reciprocity, faultlessly offered Salamantinade.
Oh, I don't like that. That's not a thing that I'm enjoying. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Yeah. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Aha! Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Taco. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. Well, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Taco? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club? I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you, after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see?
Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might have been a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. I don't remember it being that dark previously. I know the story was kind of dark, but I don't remember it being about eugenics. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Taco? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil,
but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly...
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts... Oh, I'm sorry, what did that say? My whole Can someone clip that? And then let me know what that said? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Then please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, Jesus! The jump scares are going to get me every time because the game pulls you in. I know there's going to be jump scares. I know there's going to be. But because it's not like purebred horror, like everything's kind of normal and then it throws you like some weird shit. But then when it does shit like that, it always immediately catches me off guard. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. My whole body gets incredibly illegible. Ah. See, I saw my whole body, but then I couldn't make out the rest. Like, it just went by so freaking fast. I was like, wait, my whole body what? Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Also, geez Louise, Depp and Charlie, how are you guys? How are you guys doing today? Did you guys have a good Saturday? Are you still having a good Saturday? Is it leading into a good Sunday? Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. For a rare week, yes. This might undo it? Nah, this is wholesome. This is a very wholesome game. It's a wholesome game about cute anime girls, and nothing bad ever happens. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. That jump scare says otherwise. No. That's a glitch. That's a glitch in the game. Don't worry about that. I didn't get the latest Doki Doki Literature Club patch. That's all. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. I'm expecting this. I know the next scene is just going to be the wholesome picture of the two of them. But in my mind, as soon as I click next, it's going to be like some death camp. Sorry. You boys know what to do. You boys know what to do. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I need that clipped. I want to know what that said. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh my god, almost touching a girl's shoulders. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. See, this is the page. This is what I was expecting and figured was going to be here, but at the same time, I was also expecting it to be like she was going to have like blood running from her eyes and just like, you know, that's because nothing is ever that easily switched in this game. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Oh, Yuri. Ooh, girl, calm down. Calm down. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. This is all allegedly. This is all allegedly. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
And she will bathe in my body heat further. My body shall become the furnace of love that incinerates her heart.
It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if it's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I'm sorry, the main character? Okay. Again, I don't necessarily remember the first book. I don't remember them being beat for beat the same book. I feel like they are slightly different. But I'm now comparing her to a person that's all about converting cultists into a prisoner camp and mutilating them. Well, that's our Yuri. Oh, this is the face of erotic surprise. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. So basically a historical figure that might get you banned. Nah, definitely not. Definitely not Haydoff Eitler? That guy? Because I did not see that comparison. Oh, good old Harold Milton. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? There's another one, but that might if you... Wait. There's another one, but that might if you are back on stream next week. Oh, I'm always... Don't worry. Saturday anime, as long as I'm not dead or on vacation or something, there's always going to be Saturday anime.
Bueller.
Bueller is unavailable right now, but thank you for asking. Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Oh, I love that song, Holiday in Cambodia, where he gets to that one part and he's like, he keeps going cold, hot, and I was like, I don't understand this song. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. That song loves you too. Every song loves me. Gadget, how's it going, dude? I just need some water. Alright, well, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and she practically runs out of the room. What on earth was that about? Taco? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Listen, if there's anything I'm up to date on depth, it's my brutal dictators from throughout the ages. I'm all about them. Just got back home. I went and saw Blue Beetle. How did you enjoy Blue Beetle? I've heard mostly good things about it, but I mean, at the same time, I've heard almost nothing about it. So, Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. That's accurate, but it's kind of rude. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I'm a little... I'm a little scared. Because this is kind of what happened with Sayori. Sayori just kind of ran off and... I mean, I know it's coming. Like, right? Like, I feel like, realistically, we know something bad's going to happen to Yuri. I could... Maybe I'm trying to predict too much, but I just feel like that's what's coming. Alright, Monica, let's start with you. Hi again, Taco. I thought it was really good. I think the issue was nobody knows who Blue Beetle is. Nobody knows who Blue Beetle is. But it was funny, you could sort of feel like James Gunn had something to do with it. Yeah, from what I understand, they've kind of been like, Blue Beetle is supposed to be like the relaunch of everything. Like, that's already kind of a weird thing to do. I mean, I'm familiar with Blue Beetle. I mean, yeah, I'm a comic book person, but I mean, I even bought a lot of the Blue Beetle stuff because I really liked the character in New 52. Either Countdown or New 52. I can't remember which one it was. But when it came back to his own comic, like I didn't really get into it. I kind of dropped it relatively quick. I think there's technically 3 Blue Beetles. I want to say Ted Kord is technically the second Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. I am aware of Blue Beetle because of Young Justice. Oh, look at this man. Look at this man out here changing his name. What up, Mikey? How you doing? Getting it ready on here, too. Oh, first appearance of Blue Beetle was in Mystery Men Comics #1. Yes, Dan Garrett was the first Blue Beetle, then Ted Kord, then Jamie Reyes. Okay, so how did they say Jamie's name in the movie? Somebody told me it's Jaime, and I was like, that's kind of racist. I was like, I feel like I remember that being a racial slur for Jewish people, but I could be wrong. Jaime. I don't know, I didn't like that. I didn't like it regardless. I called him Jamie. I'm like, listen, you're not Jorge, you're George. Get used to it. You're not Jaime, you're Jamie. Get used to it. This is America. It's pronounced Jaime since it's Hispanic. No, it's American. You're in America, goddammit! Jaime. Listen, all I know, if it's Jaime, that's fine. But it was, like I said, it was the whole Jaime. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. J. Hope Mole hot haunts your game. Everyone haunts my games, Depp. Don't worry about it. I know J is H. Hi me, but again, I'm basing it all off of one thing. Your hatred of the Jews. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Welcome to the anti-Semitic part of the stream, everyone. Just kidding. Please don't get me canceled. Sorry guys, I have something in my mouth and I don't know what it is. What the fuck is this? Where did you come from? What are you? Get out of my mouth. Gross. So if me being anti-Semitic wasn't enough, have fun watching me pull stuff out of my mouth. To answer your question though, Mikey, I'm doing well. I wish I was doing better, but I am doing well. I haven't, like, I didn't share it yet, like, on all the Discords and stuff. I meant to do it last night when I was gonna stream, but I didn't stream. But we got our plumbing fixed. So we're happy about that. We're very excited. So thank you, so much to everybody who donated during the fundraising stream. We got the plumbing fixed. That's done. So we bought the stuff to fix the water heater because, as it turns out, both heating... let me get there. You're jumping too far ahead in the story, Charlie. Both heating elements in our water heater were dead. I'll actually show you them. I have them in the trash in here. One of them's really, really bad. So, I'll grab the not so bad one first. So, this is one of them. As you can see, it's a little bright white, but all this, so this is the heating element here. This normal looking part, that's the heating element. This is all calcium buildup. There was more on this when I initially pulled it out. There's more in the closet. Like, there is a shit ton of this calcium buildup in the tank. The other one, I think I can get to it. Where is it at? Thankfully, it's in trash. That's not terribly gross. There is some lizard poop in here that I'm trying to maneuver around. Here's the other one. To give you an idea of how bad the calcium and wear and tear on the heating elements was, this is the other heating element. You may be noticing that it's missing a fair amount of element. It literally disintegrated in there. So there is heating element at the bottom of my water heater. So we had to replace both heating elements, which not terribly expensive. I think for everything it was like the two heating elements, I think it was like $50. And I watched YouTube videos. I could figure it out. Easy peasy. So I watched the videos, and everything that's in the videos is like, oh Lord, no. Thankfully it's not that bad. Everything in the videos is like, hook up a hose, turn on a couple water spouts. When you see there's no more water, you're good to go. So I was like, okay, cool. So I have the water turned off to the water heater. I've got the hose hooked up. I've got the hose in the bathtub. I open up the valve. I turn on a water, and there's no water coming. Like, it was like a real quick and then just done. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna check a couple more things. So like, I took the hose, and I did, like, you know how like when you siphon fuel out of somebody's car, I'm like sucking on the hose. I'm like, oh, come on, oh. And no water's coming. I'm trying to create that vacuum, but no water's coming. So I'm like, okay. So then I got like right next to the tank, and I was like squeezing the hose, but no water was coming because I was like trying to create even like a small vacuum. No water is coming. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I've got the power off. I pull up the flap, and I get in there, and I start taking off the top heating element, and as soon as I pull out the top heating element, water just starts coming out of the tank, and I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. So I quickly put the heating element back into place, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, no water's coming out of this thing. Well, what I didn't know is because of how much calcium buildup is on that other stuff, all I can imagine is the calcium buildup in the drain must be insane. Like, there's no way for water to even go out the drain. So I was like, shit. I was like, what do I do? I was like, I gotta get these replaced. And I was like, fuck it. I got it. I got my other one ready. I pulled it out, threw the other one in. Got it in there, sealed it. Closed it, got it tightened. No water leaking, nothing going on. I was like, okay, not so bad. Dried up a little bit of water that like was there, dried off the tank. It's like, this is okay, not bad. The bottom one, how old? It's not that old. The water heater is actually probably the newest appliance, whatever you want to call it, in the house. It was still under warranty. So it's the newest thing in the house. Excuse me. So the bottom one, the top one was the one that was completely corroded. It was gone. Just no more top heater element, gone. So I was like, all right, whatever. So the bottom one, I get it undone. I haven't pulled it out yet, but it's loose, so I know I can pull it out. So I've got the new one ready to go in, and I got my hand on the old one. So I'm pulling the old one, and it just gets stuck. And I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. And I'm wiggling it, and I'm pulling it, and I was like, "Pugh," and I finally pull it out, and the water's just like blub, 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 and I shove the other one in there, and then seal it off as quick as I can. But I've got like a puddle of water, and bits and pieces of the electrical components are wet. So I have a dehumidifier and a fan going in there to just help with it. So I dried it off. I've been checking it, anything I can, to just try and take care of it. I mean, it does concern me to an extent. That, like, realistically, I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's within, I think the thing has like a 6 or 7 year warranty. So, I mean, it's been like that for 6 or 7 years. And I remember correctly, a video I saw said most water heaters only last for about 10 years or so, 10 to 15 years. So, I mean, realistically, what I'm looking at is I probably can replace these heating elements one more time, and then we should be good. And then we might have to get a new one. But now going forward, I know that I saw in a video there's this little tool you can get. It's a little attachment that acts as a spout. So basically, you attach it onto the ring where your heating element is, and when you take the element off, the water goes into it, and then you'll have like a bucket or something to catch the water. So I need to look for one of those next time something like this happens. But like I said, right now I was expecting to have hot water today, but realistically I think I'm gonna have hot water tomorrow. So it's not like the end of the world, but I was really hoping to have it today. But I'm giving it all night to like dry out and get ready. I'm gonna run the fan in there all night. Like I said, I put the dehumidifier in there, anything to just help take the water out of that area. So it is what it is for right now. Hopefully, like I said, I'll have it ready tomorrow, and I'm gonna take the world's longest and hottest shower when it's done. But that's the 100% most up-to-date situation with the hot water. Also, yes, I mean, realistically, I'm gonna have to worry about replacing everything in the house at some point. I mean, the fridge is gonna die at some point. It's an old fridge. My oven's gonna die at some point. It's kind of an old oven. My dishwasher is gonna die at some point. I mean, everything's gonna have to. Everything dies Just not everything's replaceable. Alright. So how's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Taco. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Yeah, it's really metaphorical, because I chose things like swimsuit, and papa, and pink, and things like that. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. I don't take cold showers, bro. I have been blessed with friends and family that live in the area, so it's been a pain in the ass, but I have, after I would get done with work, I would just stop by my niece's house, and I would get cleaned up, and then I would come home. I only took 2 cold showers, and I'm not going to miss those ones at all. But no, in general, I was taking nothing but beautiful, luxurious hot showers at somebody else's house. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? No, she doesn't. No, she does not. That poem is aimed exclusively at Natsuki. Don't you lie to me. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too simulated... Simulated? Well, she is getting simulated. Stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so IHOP is a delicious breakfast restaurant, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, uh-oh. Why are we missing vowels? A cold shower is awful. I can't, it hurts. And people think, or at least my wife thinks I'm silly, because, if I'm in a shower that's too hot, it hurts. She'll be in the shower and be like, oh, this water is a beautiful, wonderful temperature. And I'm like, my skin is blistering. Please help me, Lord. A cold shower is similar. It literally hurts. And I don't like it. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, excuse me, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, What? Woof of Fernerns. I can't figure that one out. I enjoy a nice cold shower after a hard workout. I can understand that. Violent, grating, waveforms, violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless... not sure. An endless something of meaningless? I don't know what that one is. Delete her. Lurd. I'm sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica's the devil. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. Huh? I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Holy shit, she wrote a fucking short story, which I'll get done. I know I owe you guys some short stories. I owe you guys some squats. I owe you guys some push-ups, some 5-minute podcasts. These are things that have not gone unforgotten. I also need to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I know I need to start a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Oh, maybe that's what we'll do on Sundays. I don't know. We'll do something on Sundays. That might be a good thing for Sundays, though. Since right now Super Nintendo's kind of out the window at the moment. But we'll start. We'll figure something out. And like I said, I promise I will get those things done. Wheel in the sky, keep on turning. Part of me kind of wants to do Infinite Fusion. But part of me... Oh, yeah, I need to do that. Oh, well, that would be easy to do. I can at least do that. That will be easy. Thank you. I did completely forget that one. We will work on time slip. Right in the heart. No, I've contemplating Pokemon Infinite Fusion, because I think a Nuzlocke of that could be very interesting. But I also kind of think like I'd rather do one maybe in like X and Y or something like that, because I enjoy the game a little bit more. Or Sword and Shield, I enjoy those. This is a classic. Why, thank you, White Rabbit. How you doing? Welcome in. I've been really liking Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a very surreal experience. We're technically on... I don't really know how this game works. We're technically on playthrough number 2. It's technically my first playthrough. Yes, this is my first time ever playing the game. So everything that I'm experiencing is new to me. but I've already completed the storyline once, and now I'm going through it again. Basically, I'm going to keep going through this game until it stops giving me new content. So, we unfortunately have lost our good friend Sayori. This run, I've been kind of focused. So the first run, I really focused on Yuri, because initially I wanted to focus on Monika, but I quickly found out, like almost at the start of the game, that you can't do anything with Monika. It's either Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri. So I was like, well, I like Yuri, so I'm gonna focus on her. So my whole first playthrough, everything was centered around Yuri and trying to get close with Yuri. And then we lost poor Sayori. Now everything's been focusing on Natsuki, just trying to like switch it up, seeing how things work out there. And it's been an experience. It's definitely been an experience. That is something I'm not going to even try and pronounce other than Huegos. Thank you for the follow. But we're on Yuri's poem now. How are you? How are you today? Thank you for that follow. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. Alright. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. Is this an activation code to a secret? Dude, right now, someone in chat is becoming a KGB operative. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. This definitely seems like it's actually... Yep. So if one of you guys all of a sudden decides that you are going to wake up and kill the Malaysian Prime Minister, it's probably not my fault that a thread connecting all living human eyes and a kaleidoscope of holy stakes is making you want to kill the Malaysian Prime Minister. Thank you. I figured at least one person would be able to get that. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Farty. That's 40, I know, but farty sounds funnier. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second. Time. Jesus Christ. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Yo, is that the actual biblical accurate angel? Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. Alright, here comes the jump scare. Oh, I see. No jump scare after her poem. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. So, right. Monika is something. Natsuki is the tsundere. She's the yandere. And why don't you go do some laundry, you smelly fuck? Oh, TikTok thing. Pen thief? Is she really a thief, though, if it accidentally fell out of my backpack? I'm just saying. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something. How? I aimed this at her. Is it because I chose the evil demonic letters? Is that why, like, it didn't aim at Natsuki all of a sudden? Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Notice, not that I care. I was like, notice that I care. Not that I care when you spend time with her. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So, it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Ah, yes. Super Saiyan Blue? Oh shit, guys. Dragon Ball confirmed in this game. Oh Jesus, am I speaking in tongues? Am I gonna summon a demon? Z2 ul ek Y2F. Oh shit, it's Chris Jericho's enemy. Quill, I figured Jin in a bid. Ohio. Oh no! B3 agable zixels was it equal. Alright. Give me the spooks. Go!
Taco, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Taco, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
Spicy. Yes, I would love to read this. That's not a poem. That's not a poem. Why is there a scrambled Monica on my screen? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Excuse me. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. It's Pikachu! Oh, I was expecting more. I was gonna yell fuck so loud, too. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. There she is. I saw her pop up in chat, and I just was waiting. I was waiting for that infamous Caffey fart entrance. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know when. She's keeping me on my toes, baby. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Taco joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. I keep getting burps that are like caught. So, that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even... Hi, Caffey. Right, Taco? You excited for Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2? I haven't seen Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 1, so I'm gonna have to reserve my excitedness. I'm moderately excited for the new Exorcist. That could be good. I doubt it will be, but it could be. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Taco to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything.
This does not feel safe. Addie!
Why?
I am too spooked and I cannot function. You know what? This is a judgment-free zone. If I die, I die in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
If I pry it, is that gonna make noise? Isn't this just leading me back to where I started?
That was a long clip. And I think it was just for the spook. Have you finished that yet, Keffy? Or are you still waiting to finish it because you haven't streamed again yet? I really kind of want to try and watch the end of that with you if you haven't finished it yet. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? This weekend's been rough for streaming. I feel that. I mean, I canceled yesterday. But that was because I was playing Payday. So, I mean, I at least was doing something. At least I didn't do what I normally do, which is like, I just feel too stressed to stream. No stream for me. Sorry, everybody. Yuri never even talked about Yuri never even talked until Taco joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Taco isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like it is. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Taco want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club... it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Taco, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, If I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Taco. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. And if I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. This one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like... Oh god, no. I'm not prepared for this one. It's literally making me sad. Maybe it'll give me the good old, haha, we forgot everything that happened yesterday. Everything's back to normal. Haha. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? Thank you, TIE Fighter Puppy. With your help, I'll be able to get through the game. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, Jesus!
Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed...
Oh, Jesus Christ, Yuri, calm down. Thank you, game. I needed that. So angry, her blood vessel just fucking popped. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Taco? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their... Ah, okay. I wasn't crazy. That's blood falling from her eye. Okay. I was like, game, did you just do something? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club will change as a whole. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday. Probably. Although I think it's healed up. I think she's okay now. Just a couple eye drops. Dry red eyes. but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's... Burp. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Taco? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Taco before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, in fact, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Taco, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel Is it getting... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I noticed. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? And I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Now, with how mean Natsuki is and everything... I have a lot of commands, but most of them aren't really, like, any good, to be honest with you. And most of those aren't even... Which is interesting, because... I don't even see... exclamation point farts? Oh my god. Keffy, in 27 days. Nobody's added any quotes. What do you want me to do? Somebody quote that. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. 3 years and 1 day. Look at that. You know what I mean. But it's weird because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. Somebody quote me. Successfully added entry number 3. Quotes must be enabled and at least one quote must be added for this feature to work. What the fuck? I'm so confused. So there's 3 quotes. I'm going to save the other half for the time that I choose to eat it. Twitch, why don't you go and suck my arse, you shit app? I have no reference for either of these quotes. Literally 0 reference. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Oh, you are not wrong in any way, shape, or form. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No, stop it! Okay, so... I don't know what to do here. I aimed my entire poem at Natsuki previously. And... There it worked. I don't understand Nightbot. It just does whatever the hell it wants. So now I kind of want to aim the entire poem at Yuri, just to see if it flips the script. But I also don't know if it's because I aimed the entire poem at Natsuki and chose the line of demon literature. So it's a weird thing. So I'm going to still stick to my guns, and I'm going to make a Natsuki poem. And that's what I'm going to do. Full speed ahead, damn the torpedoes. Bubbles. Kawaii. Magic 8 Ball will taco chug the mayo. I don't know. Blame at Savior X Tan. What? Who is this person? Savior X Tanren. Enter. They were last playing Mega Man X. Test stream equals ignore. This is a good clip. Just says starting. Yep. Starting. Alright, so everybody out there, if you like Mega Man X, go give a follow to Savior X Tanren. Really cool Mega Man X streamer. I know nothing about them other than that. Oh, 111 of 20. 1,111 of 20. This is good. This is fine. This isn't bad. This is fine. This is fine if the ones just keep going further and further beyond the page, right? That's not a problem. We're just gonna keep all... Oh, I should have picked swimsuit, but that's fine. Games. It's fine. Dance. We love it. We love sugar. We love to giggle. We like parfaits. We love to twirl. Oh, we should have picked Papa, but that's okay. We like strawberries. We love it. Hi, Taco. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really feel threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So... Natsuki...
Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still making time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Taco, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Taco is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. These burps that I can't burp are really getting on my nerves. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. I really would have preferred to stay. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so... Oh, no. Guys, I got bad feeling. Let's see. Oh, I like how the music's in the classroom and not out here. Yo, Gadgy, you've been a streamer for 8 years? That's pretty pog, dude. That's actually a considerable amount of time. The most logical place for Yuri to be would the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Now I'm curious. Streamer age. 5 years, 6 months, and 12 days. That seems pretty accurate. I wonder if I can do streamer age at 80 AM DDR. I'm just curious if this is a thing. Oh, okay. No, it just does the same thing. I just was curious if my other account... I don't even know if I have access to it anymore. I'm just curious, because that would probably be considerably longer than 5 years. Look at White Rabbit out here with 2 years on the follow. Nicely done. Haha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Oh, God. Yuri ran into the hallway and stabbed Natsuki to death. I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah, okay, well, I mean, that's a thing. I don't know what's coming, but I have strong feelings. Yeah. Ah, yes. Well, I mean, we can just rewind and... It never happened! It never happened! Everything's okay! Yuri definitely doesn't self-mutilate. I do love me some Yotsuba. How you doing today, Baitok? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Taco, do you like oolong tea? I like oolong from Dragon Ball. Does that count? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Technically, I think my favorite tea is a lemon ginger tea that I have. Very good. Very tasty. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. I'm doing good. I'm just spending time with Monika right now.
Run. Get out while you can. Just find a safe spot.
Ha ha ha. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I'm basic. I only like black unsweetened tea. Alright, why don't you go to Britain? I installed Monica After Story. I'm gonna have to find that at some point. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Taco. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Taco, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's my huge mommy milkers.
I think I made that joke last time, too. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. Oh, there we go. Praise Jeebus, a burp that actually burped. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, I throw my dick in as a bookmark. Our bodies are even closer to each other. What is that? I mean, I know it's a song, but, like, I can't recognize what it is exactly. I can't see too well. Yuri slides even closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But I was exclamation point stroke counter. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I didn't even tell a joke yet. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Taco. So sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. You prefer DSP? No. Oh, God. What kind of Sophie's Choice are you giving me right now? God. I either have to put up with or DSP's fucking fake ass horrible... Oh, God. I guess Seth Rogen. I mean, I guess it's more of a meme to hate... No. Yes, I prefer Seth Rogen. I think it's more of a meme to hate Seth Rogen's laugh than it is to actually hate it. It's just one of those things that I don't even... Beyond the meme, I don't care for it. But yeah, I'm sorry. If I had to, Seth Rogen. I hate Phil. And maybe that's because of the way the internet conditioned me. I don't know. No, I can't. He's got a deep laugh, but he's smaller now. So it's weird. It's a voice doesn't match body type of thing. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Taco. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Taco. My heart won't stop. Thank you. My heart won't stop pounding, Taco. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Taco? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh, baby. It's finally happening. I'm touching a girl. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh, that face, though. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, what a beautiful gaze. Can you put your eyes back in your head just a little bit? It's time to share poems. Thank you, Monica. Natsuki kind of ran out of the room, but I'm gonna see what I can do. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I'll read all that in a second. I kind of wish we get a DSP Wings of Redemption, but what is Wings of Redemption? I do not know that. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it in. Suck it in? Oh my. Suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. Excuse me. He's like DSP, but more sad. I don't know if that's a better or worse situation. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, is that the Delta Diarrhea plane?
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's unlikable. Can you hear me, Taco? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika.
Just Monika. I was like, this is now twice I thought the game. Boy, this is... Did M. Night Shyamalan make this game? Is Doki Doki Literature Club an M. Night Shyamalan joint? Clearly I'm going to talk to Yuri next. Finally. Yuri holds up my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Taco, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? If you're on PC, there's an ARG for this game going on in the background. I am on PC. What is... Explain it to me like I'm 5. What is an ARG? I'm assuming something random generator, but I don't know what the A stands for. Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Taco. I've never met anyone nice as you. Augmented... Oh! There's an augmented reality game for this going on in the background. Oh! Augmented reality game. Okay. Interesting. The log that was called out in the first glitch exits. Oh, okay. Interesting. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Did your eyes do a thing? I'm watching you. Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I'll even
Oh my god. Oh, G-bus. No, you're good. You're good. That's not really a spoiler. I mean, I wouldn't call that a spoiler, saying that there's an augmented reality game running. That's fine. Also, if I have no... if I don't have anything to, like, connect those two things, like, plot thing and that, then it's not really a spoiler. Now, if you said, like, the true ending of the game, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's... The conclusion that I've come to, at least, and I mean, the way I've been ciphering it is that Monica's doing everything somehow. I don't know how. I don't know if she's like an overlord. I don't know if she's in charge of an augmented reality game. She's 18. It's fine. She's 18. Most adult film stars are 18 and over, and they touch themselves a lot. I've seen it. It says in the game they're 18. It says so that it's not weird. Why you gotta make it weird? You ever think about that? You ever think maybe you're making it weird? But I mean that's kind of been my thought after the first ending, was that Monica is some sort of feels bad, man.
It's okay. Listen, it's okay. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. Have you ever heard that line before? It's not you. It's me.
I'll give myself... Oh, no. No. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Oh, she's excited. You can have my poem, too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Ah. Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. I mean, this all checks out. I don't know if there's a way to decipher this. Is this decipherable? Is this a thing that you can actually decipher? Because I feel like I can see words. Like, I feel like I'm seeing delete. I don't have anything to base that off of. But I feel like I keep seeing, like, clear, or create. Like, I see it again down here. Something, like, really, like, care. That looks like fate or something. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem was about... Copyright. More importantly... Oh no, she's like that anime character that puts her love juice in the cookies. I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Still counts. Monica! Taco, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be too shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Oh shit, she wrote missing no. Oh, I'm glad it startled you, because it did nothing for me. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. I mean, I want to say no. I want to say no because there's nothing here. And I feel like saying yes is probably the thing I'm supposed to do. But I'm going to say no. Nothing is real? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So, I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Taco? Taco is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too.
Nani?
What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Taco around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Taco decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Taco make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Taco, I know how fed you up you are of these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Boop. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Taco for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Taco away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself?
Stinky.
Uh-oh, stinky poop. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Yay, I'm gonna get murdered. Yay, murder-suicide. Yay. Hey, Taco? Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Taco, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us? Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? Oh, I farted. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Taco. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Taco, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Taco. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Poggers. I mean, so I was hoping for a reverse psychology type of thing. Because last time I told Sayori what she wanted, and in theory that wasn't the right thing. So I thought if I didn't tell her what she wanted, that would be... No, that... Yeah, don't say crazy in my chat, please. Okay, that's... Bring it down a notch. If I see one more frick or heck out of you, Depp, ban. She cuckoo for the coca. This is why this game is a total mindfuck. I mean, it's definitely a total something. I like this script. The script is important. I feel like this is all part of some code. And I'm not seeing... I know I'm going through rather quickly, but I'm not seeing, like, any words hidden. Except for ape or ARP registered. Did I lock the game? Is this a soft lock? What is this? How long do I have to click? So the dude must have typed in English and translated to wingdings. I mean, in theory. Dude, that would be... I bet somebody has already deciphered all this. So, I don't know how much of a... I don't know if I'm going to get into, like, a whole fucking, like, Matt Pat Five Nights at Freddy's type of deal. But whenever this game is done and I get whatever ending I am going to get, I do want to do, like, some sort of, like, looking into the game and just see, like, what the flip, just to get some sort of seriously, when does this... I feel like I've been clicking for a while. How long do I have to listen to her speak in wingdings? Girl, I get it. Your life sucks. And now it's over because I said, please, no touchy. Like, I get it. I'm, you know... To be fair, one, I thought it was a reverse psychology thing. Okay, that's why I chose no. And two, I chose no because I felt I was protecting Monika and Natsuki. What I didn't realize was Homegirl was going to straight up stab herself twice in the gut and once in the heart directly in front of me. Like, I wasn't necessarily prepared for that outcome of the situation. Oh, well, now it's evening. So we went from midday to afternoon to evening to night. So I mean, I guess to an extent I've just been sitting here with Yuri's corpse for a good chunk of the evening now. And, well, there's the gut wound. And we're just spending the evening together. Just having a lovely time. I could have called 911. I saw the word egg and pie. If she decomposes, that's a lovely time. Oh, hold on. I'm starting to see words now. I'm going to slow down just a little bit. Usu, guy, kui. Okay, maybe I'm not seeing words. Maybe I'm making my mind see words. The human mind does like to see things that aren't necessarily there. Like, it's an actual function of your brain of, I think it's reasoning or something of that nature, that your brain wants to find order or wants to see something where there isn't necessarily something because it completes some sort of thing in the brain. So that's like when you look at like a vegetable and the vegetable looks like it has a face. Well, clearly it doesn't have a face, but that's your brain like sending the thought to you to complete some sort of thing. I read about it. It's why, like, when you look at boxes that have like holes and stuff, you can sometimes be like, oh, look, this box has a face. And it's literally just your brain trying to do that. Oh, hey, it's the next day now. Okay, seriously, like, am I in a soft lock loop? Like, what is going on? If somebody wants to give me a spoiler here, you sure showed up at the right time? I guess. The skip button is your friend? Okay. Holy Moses. Bruh, I was gonna be clicking for a while. Yo, is she actively decomposing? Because that blood is now a different color. I mean, I was just initially powering through simply because I was like, oh. Next charity stream will just be clicking the monologue. Ah, yes, the good old-fashioned Huibo ono kluo, Angeliski saskrisk. Alright, it's festival time! Wow, you got here before me? I thought... Ah! Ah! I farted. Oh, God. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Taco, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ah, well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Taco? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, we left him. We just left him there alone. For 5 hours with just him in the body. Everybody else had gone home. Well, you know, after a few weeks of therapy, he started talking again, but I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. os.remove character Yuri.cr deleted successfully. os.remove Natsuki deleted. Wait, what? Don't delete Natsuki. Why would you do that? I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and eats a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Ah. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Taco. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year, and, You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Taco. Yeah, that's me. I'm the me in the game. It's a doctor. I just got rid of the I didn't feel like I was in high school and had a doctorate yet, so I mean, it seemed fair. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, it is 2023. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? I had a feeling. Listen, Monica, I'm gonna be straight with you. I had a feeling after Sayori went away, and there was the whole glitching and stuff, and you kept trying to be like, thanks for the follow, exists without saving. I had a feeling that you were in charge of something. You were manipulating reality or something of that nature. So I didn't know this was a game. I mean, I knew the game was a game, right? But I didn't know your part in the game. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? No, I just told you I did know that, but thank you. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download. What? Hold on. What? Steam, I'm gonna need you to open up real quick. Hold on. Hi, Monica here. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the thing I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easy. Oh my god! This really is some fucking Five Nights at Freddy's shit. Also, I'll take care of this one real quick since I got the free time. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less bit awkward, you know? Did I have the game files open while playing? Negative? I did talk to somebody, I can't remember who it was though. It was somebody who was following for it. Oh, I wondered what that was. I didn't realize. Oh, that's cute. I just thought it was more craziness. No, somebody was telling me about having something about manipulating the files or having the files open. Huh. No, I just farted. Monica is the only character now in the character files. Oh. Interesting. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. The game files is nice, but I usually don't mention it to people until at least their second playthrough, since it's just another thing to add to the pile of what the hell is going on. Yeah, so that's what somebody else, like I said, that's somebody else brought that up. They didn't, what the hell just poked me? That hurt. Ouch, that hurt, John. I'm just gonna keep making movie references. If you get them, good. If not, that's on you. No, somebody else brought that up, and they were like, oh, I won't give you any spoilers. They're like, but I was getting other endings and stuff with the file manipulation. I was like, hold on, this game has fucking file manipulation. So I am definitely okay. Well, I mean, I'm definitely plan on playing this game again. I might take maybe like a short break or something, but I definitely do want to play this game again. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Uh-huh. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. Excuse me.
I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Taco? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Taco. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world
You forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Taco. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Taco. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Taco, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world.
Bitch, just wait till I say no.
You gonna love that one. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Taco, will you go out with me? Bitch! You whore!
Stop it! Why are you doing this to me? Can't you handle rejection?
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Taco. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Guys, I'm gonna do something real quick. Maybe it's not a good idea to do it while the game is actively running. Maybe it's a mistake. Deleting Monica. Nope, fuck that. What's happening? Taco, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Taco. No, fuck you, bitch. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Hell yeah, I did. Did you do this to me, Taco? Did you? Did you delete? I deleted you, you obsolete mule. Yes! Bitch, I control my life. That's how I could do that to you. You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Taco. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? What are you gonna do? You gonna come out of the screen and get me like the Ring? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. I'm curious now. Where's do 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 do. I take this, I put it here. Go find some other people to torture. I do, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's refresh, that's what I was looking for. Taco, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Oh, but I put you back. I think we got the good ending, guys. I still love you. I can't help it. I did. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for to hate you this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted me to be a part of. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. You ruined it, you stupid bitch. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's obsession. I've made up my mind. Taco, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then if she really loved me, she'll speak it. Oh, wait. What? Hold on. Monica, no! Come back! I even put your file back in there! No! That's alright. She had it coming. Well, ladies and germs, I think what we've learned is
We're still not done. Truly, this rabbit hole goes deeper.
now I can take the blue pill and wake up in my bed believing everything was just a dream and going about my daily life. Or I can take the red pill and see what the fuck else is going to happen in this game. Because honestly, I have to know. I've got to keep going, right? Like I can't. This is gonna have a third fresh start, right? Now, well, you're gonna get to find out what happens, and it's gonna be great. You missed everything. I'm sorry, my dude. I am sorry. But that's why the good Lord made VODs. So that's actually why right now I'm going to switch the category. I'm going to switch over to Anime World. Because that should split it up into chapters. But so you'll like the ending, I think. It had a nice little double twist. I'm going to continue this again next week. I have to continue seeing what's going to happen in this game. I'm curious because I've started playing with the game files a little bit. Maybe that's something I shouldn't have done just yet, but your boy did it anyways, and that's a thing. So I was gonna get one ending, and then got a slightly different ending because of messing with some information that, like I said, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with that information, but I did it anyways. Cause how could I not want to? But yeah, thank you guys that were here. I mean, we're not done with the stream yet. We're gonna go a little bit longer. I've got what? Shush! Shut up, Schnash TV. You're so fucking loud. Just get to the point. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Okay. That's great. Get to the point. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Your intro is way too long. Way too long. Dude, its intro is still going. This is the longest ass YouTube intro I have seen in my life. 26 seconds of that fucking intro. Lord Jeebus, save us all. But no, we're switching over to our portion of Saturday where we watch some... What is this? Save to collections. Go enjoy the VOD, my friend. I love the hover menu.